Hello, fellow writers. I'm here today to talk with you about adding page numbers to your manuscript and for being able to start page numbers after the first page in the case of wanting to have a title page. This video is for all of you who are potentially putting together manuscripts that you want to send to publishers. And I have other videos on this channel that also talk about some of the other parameters that are important to the publishing world so that you can turn in manuscripts that are what they want and shows that you know what you're doing when it comes to working in this industry. But it's also for students or people who are just putting together manuscripts and want to know how to put page numbers on. And so hopefully this will be helpful to you. All right, so I've just thrown an old manuscript up here, and I want to go ahead and insert this page break so that I can have a separate page here for from the title page to the chapter. On a different video, I will show you how to put together a title page. All right, so in this one, we're going to go ahead and insert page numbers. Now it's as easy as a couple of clicks. If we take a look here and bring this down to a single page, you can see I have no page numbers on my pages, okay? So let's remedy that. Page numbers are going to be important for all kinds of reasons. It just makes sense to put page numbers on your document. Goodness sake, if you are printed it out and you are running across campus or something and drop your pages, you'll never be able to get them back together, or at least not very quickly if you don't have page numbers on them. So let's do that. All right, so we're on the ribbon. We're going to go to the Insert tab, and we're just going to make our way across to page number, okay? That's over in this header and footer portion of the menu. The reason for that is that it is going to show up in your header or your footer, which is in the margin area that you have created. All right, so page number, you have some options here about positioning, and there's some other options here that you can dig into at another time. I'm not going to go into those weeds today. I'm just going to be very straightforward about putting the page numbers on. So we start here. Let's say we want to do it at the top of the page. Well, then we've still got other options. Do we want it flush left in the center or flush right on our pages? Well, I'm going to go ahead and say I want it flush right. And as you can see, click it and done. All right. Suddenly, every page has a page number and it's sequential all the way through. All right. Easy. Done. You might discover that you want to add something else to the page number. Potentially, you'll want to say, want to put your name on it. Or maybe you'll want to put the title of this particular manuscript. The other thing you'll want to do is if you are submitting a manuscript somewhere, they may say in their submission guidelines how they want this to look. And so you're going to want to follow those submission guidelines. Okay, for my purposes, I will just leave this as a page number. Okay, we're good. All right, so now if we want to potentially change this because, all right, now I'm seeing page 1 on my title page, and I really would prefer that I could have page 1 starting here and not on the title page. And so how do we remove the number from the title page? Well, let's see what we need to do. All right. So what we've got here is along the top here in this Insert tab, in the Header and Footer tab, we'll click into here and then we'll be able to see this Header and Footer tab. All right, so just kind of click into the top where you've put your page number or the bottom where you've decided to put it. And when you do that, it brings up this sort of additional menu that's tied to things that you can do with the header and footer. And so here in the options panel, we can say we want a different first page. Okay, now that's not going to do anything yet, but right now we're just saying we want the first page to be different. All right, so in order to make that happen, slide back over here to page number. And then at this point, we want to remove page numbers, but we're just removing it from that different first page. And if you'll note, down here, we've still got the page number. But wait a minute, I don't want it to be page 2. I want that to be page 1. So in this case, I need to click into this menu. I need to go back over here and I need to format the page numbers. And what I need to do here is I need to say that I want to start at 0. Okay. And then I can say OK. And we've got a 0 up here. And it's a different first page, so it doesn't put it on there. And then down here, we have started at page 1. So anytime you are putting together a manuscript, inserting page numbers is vital. And of course, you can have that page number starting right at the beginning, which many papers I'm sure that you would turn in for school or for other purposes would be fine. But if you have a title page for some reason and you want to make that change, you want it to be without a page number and page numbers starting after that, this is how you do it. Thanks for watching. Check out the other videos that might be helpful to you as you put together your manuscript.